Everybody, it's Jim. It is the 22nd of April, 2021. Hope you all are doing well. I got my camera up there. The camera's been getting a little overheated at times, so I need to make sure that it doesn't overheat. Hope you all are well. I wanted to talk a little bit while we wait for some folks to get into the waiting room. I wanted to talk a little bit about attorneys who tell you what you want to hear. And I take a lot of pride in the fact that when we're talking to clients, that we play it straight. I never ever try to oversell what it is that is possible. There are attorneys out there who promise people the world and then don't deliver. And if you have a really hard case or even an impossible case, I would rather tell you that at the beginning than make all these promises and have you be disappointed on the back end. I think everybody's better off if we're all on the same page. So if you have a really hard case, I want you to know how hard it is so that I'm not being unrealistic in what you can expect, and that you can make a good decision on whether or not to hire a lawyer or not. So when you're talking to lawyers, be careful if you hear things that sound too good to be true. And I think that if you have a tough case, getting a second opinion is usually a good idea. Just because, and I've told people before, I've met with people and I said, there is no immigration relief available to you. And if you want to go ahead and talk to another lawyer, you should, but come back to me and tell me what they promise, because I want to make sure that what they're even saying is true. I've been seeing a lot of problems lately in cases where people were promised the moon and then they didn't get it. So that's a real bummer when that happens. Let's go ahead and bring on our first guest of the day. His name is Anas. Hello, Anas.
How you doing, Mr. Jim?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I have two questions for you. One is, do you know by any chance what's the processing time for Nebraska Service Center for the I-130?
No.
No?
I don't pay attention to posted processing times. I don't believe them, what they say. I don't think they're accurate, and every case is different. So I put very little weight or effort into the processing time, the stated processing times. I think they're all BS.
Okay. Now, second question. By any chance, your knowledge, do you know when exactly the UK and the US embassy is gonna open up for for processing like immigrant visas?
I don't.
Okay. Okay, not a problem. Thank you very much.
I gave
Appreciate it.
I gave an S no information. I'm sorry about that, brother.
No, 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 it's okay. It's okay.
All right, call me back.
Answer what you can.
Yep, that's right. All right, buddy. We'll see you.
Thank you very much. You have a great day.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye, man. Yep. Oh, look who it is. It's old Mamadou. Hey, Mamadou.
Oh, hey Jim, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
All right, thank you for taking my call, and you're doing a great job. You're helping a lot of people over here.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you
you.
very much. Okay, I got a quick question for you. I've sued immigration before on my I-751 to remove condition, and that thing took a long time. But after I sued them, everything went okay.
Yeah.
And recently, I applied for citizenship, and everything was okay. I went to my interview last week. Everything went smoothly until towards the end. The officer was like, and to me it looked like it's a new officer, because I mean it's not my first time going to an interview.
Yeah.
So to me, I can see the difference sometimes. And she told me you're not eligible, and I'm thinking, no, I am eligible because I applied 4 years, 9 months, and 2 days after. And then she was like, okay, I'm gonna just check the file and then do whatever I do, and then in a couple of weeks I'll let you know. So it's been a week already. So I don't know if you think, what should I expect? Should I expect something positive or just negative?
When she said, "I'm not sure you're eligible," did she say that she was referring to the 5-year rule, or did you bring that up on your own?
Yeah. She was referring to the 5-year rule, and then she was like, "Let me see your green card." I showed her, and then she saw it, and then I was like, "I did the math. I know you can apply 90 days early, but I did apply 88 days early." So,
So hold on, let me switch cameras. That stupid camera. I don't know why I mess with that. Um, so so is it 88 days then? Is what you think?
no, it is. I mean, I did the math. 4 years, 9 months, 2 days.
Yeah. So, but I want you to do it the other way, like backwards. Like, was it 88?
Yeah, 88. I didn't do the immigration website. There is a place over there where you can put your date and you can
Hmm.
see, and then it showed me 88 day exactly.
Yeah. So you should be okay. No problem.
Okay. Okay, because I was thinking maybe the officer was just trying to scare me because I was by myself, and and I've never been arrested, no record, no nothing. So I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I usually like to wait the full 5 years. Not that it's that important, and not that
Mhm.
I think you're going to have a problem,
Mhm.
but I just don't like. I always like to give them little thing, take away little things that they can be picky about. But I mean, I think you're fine.
Okay. Okay, not a problem. That was my question. I'm not
All
gonna
right,
take much of
Mamadou.
your time. All
See
right,
ya.
thank you very much. All right.
Okay, bye. All right, that was Mamadou. Good to see him. Let's go to Tuti. Hi, Tuti.
Hi, Jim. How are you?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. You just wouldn't believe it. First off, I moved. How do I change my address so that they know where to send information to me? And if he ever gets here, his green card. And
So this is
two,
on an overseas visa case.
yeah, my husband Talal lives in Pakistan, and we filed the I-130 in 2017, and he's still not here. Yeah, we're looking at the mandamus with you.
The case is still at the National Visa Center.
It went to the embassy, and the embassy said they didn't collect all the information they needed and sent it back to the visa center. I sent the information 4 different times, but I didn't keep any of the receipts, and it
Yeah.
won't let me update it on SEAC.
So I would send a letter by Federal Express to the National Visa Center and give them your new address. You can't really
Okay.
do it with USCIS. So any chances you have to log in and update your information on the portal on SEAC, that's fine. But otherwise, I just send them I send it by Federal Express so you have proof that it got delivered.
Yeah, that's what I did. I sent it by Federal Express, but when I sent the first paperwork in and the second paperwork in, they're saying they didn't get my sponsorship information, and I've sent it 3 times. 4 times, actually.
It sounds like they're playing games with you because your husband is from Pakistan.
Yeah. So do I just need to send it again one more time and then call you and say, hey, Jim, fight for me?
Sure.
All right. I appreciate it.
All right, Tuti, have a good day.
Happy Ramadan.
Ramadan Kareem to you. All right.
Ramadan Mubarak.
That was our friend Tuti. Let's go to Bader. Hi, Bader. Bader.
Hi, Jim.
How you doing?
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Actually, I have one question. Section 214B.
All right. 214B. What about 214B? Let me.
Actually, yeah. Actually, I was a student from 2010 till 2016, and they came back for vacation and they canceled my visa. And I was trying to get my visa like 6 times. Last time was 6 months ago, and they rejected me. The first time they told me to do the drug test, and
Do the
I
what?
did it because
Do
I
what?
had DWI and DUI. I had a DWI and DUI, both of it, and I solved it.
Wait, so let's back up. Where are you from?
Saudi Arabia, Riyadh.
And you had a student visa to come to the United States, right?
Did you hear me well?
There's a delay.
Yes.
So you had a student visa and you came to the United States, and then you had a DUI and a DWI and your visa got revoked, right?
Yeah, actually, I went back in summer 2016, and when I head back to United States, it was during the election, Trump election. They canceled my visa in Abu Dhabi airport, so I went back to Riyadh to get a new appointment, and they put me in section 214B. And I've been trying for a long time, almost 5 years, and I have only 2 semesters left. And my DBA is good, everything is good.
I don't think you're coming.
So is there anything to, because I have an appointment next month. So you say what?
I don't think they're going to give you a visa.
At all?
No. You said you've gotten denied like 4 times. No, they're not going to give you a visa.
Because I heard them, they said you may apply for a waiver in Homeland Security, and we will see if they accept it or not. So
I think the chance I think the chance is less than 5%. I think it's very unlikely you're going to get a visa to the United States.
So it's 5%. I may take it. So what do you recommend? Because I have just 2 semesters left. So I've been like trying to get back to United States to finish my degree.
Right, but I don't think they're going to give it to you.
Next month I have an appointment in Riyadh. So this will be my 7th.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to let you go. The connection's really bad. I'm going to let you go. But no, I don't think they're going to give you a visa. They're not going to let you into the United States anytime soon. They don't care that you only have a year left, and many student visas are denied. So I don't think you're coming anytime soon. Let's try Ahmed. Hi, Ahmed.
Hi, Jim. I have that's my first time here. So I have a VAWA self-petitions. And
Okay.
I have I-485 and I-360.
Yep.
And then I applied for the I-31 for a travel document, but that was back in December, and they replied back to me just 3 months after and they sent me my whole package back, and they told me the fees is incorrect. And like by that time too, I have received like a request of evidence for the I-360. And I sent that. Also, my I-485, it has a waive fee. But when I sent the fees in the first, I sent them, the money order was like the 660, like the 485 and the other money for the bigram. But they sent me that money order and everything like after the 3 months waiting. I responded with for the I-360 was the evidence they need, with the doctors and all the stuff they need. But also now my I-360 shows like corresponding, and the I-485 is saying denied.
Mm-hmm.
And I sent again the request for the travel document for the I-31, but they just respond after 2 weeks. I send it without any fees because I checked. They saying like if you have a waived, and you don't have to pay for the I-31.
Yeah, but you don't have a 40. The I-131 is attached to the 485, and you don't have a 485 on file right now.
It's saying denied.
Right, which means you don't have one on file, which means they can't receipt in the I-765. I mean, the I-131, sorry.
Isn't it supposed to be on the I-360? Like if...
No, it comes from the 485. And overall, you shouldn't be leaving the United States anyway. They might not let you back in.
Okay. So it's not, even if I get the travel document, it's not secure to leave? Like they might big a chance to not be able to get in.
No, I would not.
Okay. What is the correct fees? I just don't know, like about the I-31. Like,
I don't know either. I don't do the fee, so I don't know. But that's in the instructions.
Okay.
But if you pay for the 485, which is $12.25, then the fee for the I-131 is included in there.
Well, the thing that the 485, I had the fee waiver on it.
Yeah, well, I hate the fee waivers. I'd rather people just pay the
Yeah.
money because it causes all kinds of problems as you're proving right now.
True. Okay. Thank you.
Good luck, Ahmed.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk to Vishal. Hi, Vishal. Vishal, are you with us?
Hey Jim, how are you, man?
Good. How you doing?
Hello.
Hi, buddy. Quit moving around. I'm gonna have a seizure.
Sorry, I just closed my tab. Yep.
So what's up?
I can't hear your voice.
You can't hear me?
Just give me a sec.
All right, we'll come back to Vishal. Let's see if he gets his audio together. Sufyan, are you there? Uh-oh. Sufyan is out. Shazeb. Hi, Shazeb. You're muted, Shazeb. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hi, how you doing, Jim?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I've got two questions for you.
Yep.
One, I've got applied for the citizenship back in February 20.
February
And
of 2020?
yes, that's correct. And I got my, fingerprint like after 15 days when I applied. And I got my interview and citizenship test on January 29, 2021. And I passed that. And usually what I heard that it took like a month for the oath ceremony, but it's been like for 2 months. Then I've been like heard anything, like I didn't heard anything from the the USCIS.
Which field office?
It's Chicago.
And where are you from?
Chicago.
No, where are you from originally?
Pakistan.
And how did you get your green card?
Through my uncle.
And everything went fine at the interview, no issues?
Yes, no issues.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, they get 120 days. And the one thing is, like, did you get your green card when you were a little kid?
I was 17 when I got it.
So you've never had an interview with USCIS?
No, not.
So this is like their one chance to actually interview you and see if they like you or not. So I would say there's a little bit of extra background check. So, they get 120 days, they'll probably use all of it. So if it gets beyond 120 days, then come back and let me know, and then we can sue them.
Okay, and I have got one more question for you.
Sure.
My green card is about to expire on May 20th.
Yeah.
2021. So is there any temporary way if I want to travel, or do I need to renew it?
So that's the trick. You can naturalize without renewing it, but if you want to travel, they make you pay the fee. You could get a stamp in your passport, but you have to pay the I-90 filing fee and get the receipt notice back, and then USCIS will put a stamp in your passport. But if you want to travel, they want that money.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, then.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Let's see what Corey has to say. Hi, Corey.
Hey, Jen. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Listen, my wife lives in Colombia, South America.
Yep.
I'm dealing with the embassy in Bogota.
Yep.
My NVC has been approved.
Nice.
But the embassy itself is closed except for emergency services and has no intentions of opening up anytime soon.
Right.
My U.S. Was approved in, my first application, the I-30, it was approved in April of 2020.
Yeah.
When can I sue these people, and can I if the embassy is closed?
So we're trying to not do that right now, because right now with the ones that are closed, so Brazil, Iraq, now Colombia, we've been having things get out of Colombia. Hold on one second.
Sure.
Hey, Haley. We're getting stuff out of Colombia, aren't we? Yeah, so Colombia, things are moving in Colombia. We can sue them.
Okay.
And I don't go by the I-130 approval date. I go by the I-130 filing date. So
Okay, it was filed in February of 2020, and we got approved in like a
In a
month
month.
and a half.
wow.
It was fast.
Yeah.
And then NVC got approved in a couple of months. That was fast.
Mhm.
And then it's been stagnant ever since.
So February 20. So lately with COVID, we've been giving them 15 months. So March, April, May. So maybe a month. Maybe the week end of May we should sue them.
Okay. Next question.
Mhm.
My wife does not speak English.
Yeah.
How big of a problem would that be at the interview, and who should be at the interview when it is finally scheduled?
The interview will be in Spanish, and you don't need to be there, and I don't want you to be there.
Okay. All right. I have your contact information, and I'm ready to sue.
All right, brother. Well, hopefully you won't need me. Let me know either way, okay?
I will do that, and I appreciate your time, Jim. Thanks,
Thanks, Corey. See you, buddy.
All right.
Later. That was Corey. Let's see what's up with Dennis. Hey, Dennis.
Hi, Jim. How are you?
Great. How are you doing?
I'm good. This is my first time.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I have some couple of questions. In 2016, I met my wife. So we were talking for almost like a year. So before she came to Nigeria, so when she came, she filed. So I came to US in 2017 in November. So we did our marriage in December. So we filed. We got my green card in June, January, February, March, April, May, June. So June, my 2 years green card. So the marriage really like went bad, like late last year. So she was the one that filed for the divorce. So she filed for the divorce. So before the divorce, before we filed for the divorce, she said, okay, what we are going to do, let's just wait for your 10 years to come, which my 10 years came around last year, December. That was December, yeah, during December time. So when it came, she
What's the start date on the green card?
is it the 2 years or the 10 years?
Oh, you have your 10-year green card?
Yeah, I have my 10 years green card already.
Okay, good. Okay, keep going. What's but it'll say don't show it on camera. I don't want everyone to see your information. Don't show it on camera.
Oh, sorry.
Just read me the start date on there. There should be a start date on there.
Yeah, the start date on this green card is it said resident since
Yep.
04
Yep.
/01/20.
Okay. And so
Expire, yeah, it should be expiring on 2030. So my question is, when will I be qualified to apply for citizenship?
yeah, you can apply for citizenship on April 1st, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You have to wait the full 5 years. And you can apply 3 months early. So you could actually file on January 1st, 2025.
Wow, so my 2 years is not included.
Well, so this doesn't make sense to me. Your green card, you said you did you come on an I-130 or a fiance case?
No, fiance. I have fiance. I have had my 2 years since 2018.
Yeah, so it sounds like they made a mistake on your 10. Do you still have your 2-year green card?
Yeah.
What's the start date on it?
The start date on my green card is 06/13/2018.
I thought you said 04/01/20.
No, sorry. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. The start date of my green card, which is my 2 years,
Yeah.
is 06/13/2018.
All right. So are you telling me that the 2-year green card and the 10-year green cards have different start dates on them or different residence since dates on there?
Yeah, it kind of different. The starting day is different.
Yeah, that's not good. No bueno. So okay, so we're good. So that means, first of all, that you can apply for citizenship on March 13th, 2023.
Oh, 2023.
Yeah, so you get those 2 years, and you can apply 3 months early. So March 13th, 2023. Now, you need to file a 990 right now and get a corrected green card. They gave you the wrong green card. And it's their mistake. So you shouldn't have to pay for it.
Okay, you said, let me write it down.
Yep.
One what?
The letter I, like immigration, dash 90.
90.
Yeah. And
90. Okay.
it's a replacement green card. And so you'll send that form in and you don't have to pay the fee because it was their mistake.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the very end of it, they'll ask you to mail them the 10-year green card and you'll mail that back to them and then they'll send you the correct one.
Okay. All right, bro.
All right, Dennis.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Bye, buddy.
Yeah, bye-bye.
See ya.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Sufyan. Is Sufyan there? Is he still locked up? No, he's still locked up. I don't know what's going on there. All right, and it looks like Vishal's back. Let's see if we can get Vishal going. Hi, Vishal.
Hey Jim, how are you, man? Sorry, like my mic is not working that time.
Okay, no problem. What's up?
Good. Actually, I have a question with you. Like, me and my wife applied for I-130 last year on Jan 21, and in California Center, and still we don't get any result.
It's still stuck at USCIS.
Yes, yeah, yep.
Yeah, you should sue them.
Sue them?
Mm-hmm.
No other so wait for 1 or 2 months or just soon like within.
No, you're good. Oh, hold on, somebody's calling me.
All right.
Yeah, no, don't wait. Just go ahead and call them.
Like we call them like 2 times and they say like we process the case as we get on the line. Like every time this.
Just sue them. If you sue them, you'll get it approved. You'll get it approved in about 2 or 3 months.
All right, because like okay. So how much like for sue them if we go with you?
The filing fee is $402 and my fee is $4,100, so it's $4,502.
Okay, so we get like if we sue them, so we get a result, yeah?
In 3 months, yeah. For that kind of a case, they'll move on that pretty quickly.
Okay. All right. So that's the only way.
That's the only way.
Okay. All right.
All right, buddy.
So yeah, thank you very much for that one.
You got it. Let us know. See you, Vishal.
Sure, man. Thank you.
Bye, buddy. Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, let's see what Yenny has to say. Hi, Yenny.
Hi, Jim. How are you doing?
How are you doing? What a nice smile you have. How you doing?
Oh, thank you. I'm doing good. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Okay, so I have a big problem.
Uh-oh.
Very big.
Okay.
I'm from Nigeria, but I live in US, and I've been here for almost over 20 years. So no record, no criminal record, no nothing. I met my husband in 2018. But in 2017, he had made an attempt to come to US.
I've seen this movie before.
True visiting. And you know how things are done sometimes in Nigeria is that people use agents and the agents will kind of advise them to put wrong information in the application.
Like they're married or they're a medical doctor or things.
Yes, exactly. Unfortunately, he fell into that trap.
Yep.
And he said he was married and things like that. Sometimes it works for some people it doesn't work for them. Unfortunately, it didn't work for him. So,
or fortunately, we'll see.
Well, so in 2018, when we started dating, I tried to invite him. So he applied again. So that would be the second time for him applying to come to US. So it was denied. But I thought maybe just kind of setting the record straight, changing the box will fix the whole situation. But fortunately, it didn't.
So on the 2018 one, he said that he was single.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
So 2019, we got engaged, and I filed for K1.
Yep.
And everything was approved until it got to Nigeria.
Sure.
And they denied. They said, no, non-bona fide or something like that, that they didn't believe our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So last year, December, we got married.
So just real quick, it wasn't for the misrepresentation based on the prior applications. It was on, they didn't.
No, yeah, because I even included the senator to kind of help me, because when he had the interview, they didn't tell him why. So the letter they gave him wasn't specific enough. So I have to kind of find a way to have more information. So when the request from the senator, when they finally responded, they said the reason was because they didn't believe our relationship. So now that we are married, I'm worried. I don't know. I mean, everything was good from here. And the process for the K1, the process went very fast. So I just don't know now that we're married. What should I do? How does things look now?
So, as of right now, it's just a pending I-130. You filed the I-130 and it's pending?
I haven't filed yet.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad you haven't filed yet, because now we're in a place where we need to be very careful with what we file, because there's lots of little traps in the I-130 and in the DS-260, which is the checklist that you'll do, the forms you'll do at the National Visa Center. So I think that if I were you, and I'm going to talk generally because I can't give you specific advice, but for someone in your situation, I think that from this point forward, we have to be completely honest with them about everything. And then we'll deal with it. So here's what's probably going to happen. You will file the I-130 petition and it will get approved. They'll say, yeah, this is a real marriage. Then it'll get sent to the National Visa Center, and that'll get processed just like before, although it takes a little longer than the fiance. Then we get sent to Lagos to the consulate. And on the DS-260, we're going to admit the prior misrepresentation from the
2017
visitor visa. Yeah.
Okay.
And then they'll conduct his interview, and then he'll be denied. And then you'll have to file for a waiver with USCIS. You'll have to file for a waiver for the misrepresentation. And you'll have to ask for them to forgive him for that misrepresentation. And what that'll all be about you, Yenny. It's not about him. It's about the hardship on you of being separated. So if I were you, I would start thinking about, you guys have already been apart a lot, and I'm sure that this is stressful for you. So be thinking about going to see a counselor and building a case so that, we're talking, if you haven't filed the I-130 yet, we're talking a year and a half from now before we're even at the embassy stage. So if you start going to a counselor now, and I think it's totally fair that you go to a counselor. It's not like we're just manufacturing stuff. It's legit. I can see it I could see it in your face earlier that you're sad and that this stresses you out. So go to the counselor, start seeing them, so that, a year and a half from now, we have a year and a half of records showing that it's really hard, because we have to show exceptional hardship so that it's harder for you than other people. So that's what it's all going to come down to. But it's going to be a 2.5 year, 3 year process to get him here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Step by step.
do you handle this kind of cases?
For sure.
Okay.
Specifically with Nigeria. Yeah, we've had this a lot with Nigeria. So yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how to get a hold of us?
I think so. I think so.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna put the number in the call, and
Okay.
and you can ask for Ellen or Ariella.
And with this kind of situation, how much do you normally charge?
Yeah, so the I-130 is the easy part. So that part's 3,500, and then for the waiver, it's usually 65 or 7,500, and then there's the counselor part. So it's probably going to cost you over the course of the 3 years, probably about 12 or 13,000 bucks.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
It's a lot of work, but
Gotta go get a second job.
yeah, right. Better go to the casino and start playing blackjack.
Okay.
All right, thanks,
All
Yanni.
right. Thank you so much, Jim.
Okay, bye-bye. All right. So let's see who's next. Next up is Saad Mo. Hi, Saad.
Hey, yeah, I'm actually in high school.
What's up?
Yeah. So I've been wanting to study in the U.S., right? And I heard about this program called EB-5.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad was well, he's willing to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he wants to know if you could get the money back. We already spoke to a lawyer too, and the lawyer said, lawyer said, oh, it went from 900,000 to 500 ever since Biden took place. And then he sent us an article which I sent on the private chat. And then, but at the same time, my mom, she had a G4 visa.
Okay.
Yeah. So would that make any benefits?
I don't think the G4 will. And as far as the EB-5, you got to talk to somebody who specializes in that. I don't handle EB-5s because they're too complicated.
Would it make a difference in my college fees if I have a green card though?
Yeah, it'd be cheaper. You'll pay less for college if you have a green card, for sure.
But do you have any idea if I can get my money back if I've done it with certain regional centers?
You're talking about the money that's invested?
Yeah.
It has to be at risk. I mean, this is all I know. It has to be at risk, and it has to stay at risk throughout the whole 2 or 3 year period. You can't just pull it right back out. It's got to be at risk the whole time. So other than that, I don't know.
So there are no guarantees at all?
No guarantees.
Do you think it's worth it?
I don't know. It depends on the project.
Do you know? I tried to read this link, but like the article, but I couldn't understand what it said. It's too much sophisticated words.
Yeah, so I'm going to put the name. There's an EB-5 attorney that you should call. I'm going to put his. He's in San Francisco, and I would go to him and see if he can help.
Okay.
Hi, buddy.
Thanks a lot.
Right.
Bye. See you.
Bye, Saad. See you, man.
Bye.
All right, let's go to Tunde. Hi, Tunde.
Hi, Jim.
How are you?
I'm very, very fine. Can you hear me?
I hear you just fine, my friend.
Yes, because I have 2 screens on. So okay. So quickly, I applied in November, and I got my notice in December, just a month after I applied.
For what? Applied
and
for
in
what?
February for I-30, I-485, and for I-765. All of them through my wife.
Okay.
And
your wife's a citizen?
You said?
Your wife is the citizen?
Yes, she is. And in February 17, I went for my biometric. That's like 3 months afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And in March 23, surprisingly, I was called for an interview without given. It is surprising, without giving an working card.
What field office?
Everybody say Chicago. Chicago.
Were you out of?
My interview is next month, May 6th.
Were you
Less than 5
were
months.
you out of status when you got married?
Yes.
And how long after you got married did you file?
I got married in June 9, 2020. And then I filed, they received my application November 4. So June, July, August, September, October, November. Oh, that's like a little bit less than 6 months.
So I made a video last month about this trick where they try to schedule people fast. And the reason they try to schedule people fast is to catch them with no marital evidence. So, and they also try to catch people who are out of status and who get married. So the fact that they schedule you for an interview so quickly is probably not a good sign, especially Tunde, I don't know if you know what a regular interview notice looks like versus whether they sometimes make them like at the service center or at the field office. So does it say, I don't show it to me, don't put it on camera. Does it say I-797 up in the upper right hand corner?
Yes, I-797C.
And it's on
notice of action.
It's on that green, like that green paper.
It's on a white paper.
So I don't know. I mean, I would say, well, first of all, you haven't even asked me your question. You just told me what's going on. So why don't you ask me your question and then I'll tell you what I think.
Yes. The question is, am I in trouble? And if so, what are the probability of the trouble? Some people say, oh, they find nothing wrong in all your documents, and so they want to get it out of the way and all that. Some people say some people say there's a clause. Is either the way you came in, either wrong identity, either they find out there's something wrong with it, and so they want to treat it quickly. So I said, okay, I have the right person to call to probably tell me something about it, which is you.
Yeah. So here's what I'll say, Tunde. Number one is a lot of the things I want to say, I don't want to say on camera. And the questions I want to ask you, I don't want to ask on camera. Okay. I don't want the world to see what we're talking about. Okay. I think you're okay, but I think we need to be careful because I don't trust them. And I don't think they're doing this because I don't think they're scheduling you for a fast interview because everything's okay. So, I think that the best thing to do would be for you to call the office and say, hey, I was on with Jim and I need to talk to him, and then I'll call you back.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. So who should I ask after? I should just ask after you straight up?
Yeah, just say, this is Tunde. I was on the show with Jim, and I have a green card interview coming up in May, and I need to talk to him about my situation. And I'll just talk generally. I'm not gonna. I don't want you to tell me anything, okay? But a lot of times in situations like that, they'll look at prior marriages by either spouse. They'll look at the length of time that the person was out of status. They'll try to figure out if the person out of status had ever made a false claim to U.S. citizenship. They'll want to know their entire work history, their entire living history. They want to know, lots of different things. And then, when someone's out of status and then they get married and apply for a green card, that's something that is on the fraud meter. Like that's something that's an indicator of fraud that they scrutinize heavily. So there are a lot of things that you can do to make your case stronger between now and May 6th, but it's not a lot of time and you need to get moving on it because I think that they're setting it up for trouble, not for helping.
Okay, should I call immediately after the show?
Yeah, call now, and then I can call you back later on today or first thing tomorrow. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, buddy.
I will.
Thanks, Tunde. See you, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, bye. All right, that was Tunde. Let's go to Fatuma. Hi, Fatuma. Hi, Fatuma. Are you there? You're muted.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm good, and you?
Good. What's up?
I'm fine. And my question is, there's last time I called you because I have some internet, very bad internet connection, so you didn't hear me quite well. So my question is, my mom paid for me an I-130, and I got approval on 2016 December on 20th, and right now I have got a case number. And and my priority date is and 2013 October 31st. So
What
up to
year?
now I've never had anything from the NBC. Yeah.
What year's your?
So what I want to like to know, my
What's,
priority date is October 16, 2016, 31st,
what year?
2016,
So it's October of 2016,
31st.
and mom's a U.S. citizen or a green card holder,
Mom, she's a green card holder.
and you're unmarried, right?
Yeah, I'm married. Yeah.
You're
My
not
visa cut to be.
you're not married, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did you check the visa bulletin? Let's see.
Yeah. Definitely on May, I think I have seen it is 22 June 2016.
It's they're on August 15, 2015. So you've got about another year before your visa becomes current.
Oh, the price right now is October.
Hold on, I'll show you. Look.
I think I have seen it too, June. I don't know. I was checking the second chart. I think it is filing chart.
So your F2B, that's your category, the unmarried sons and daughters over 21 of permanent residents, right?
Yeah.
And that means, so right now they're working on cases with a priority date of August 15th, 2015.
Okay. And I'm on overseas. So which chart should I see it? The filing chart or the action date?
Yeah.
I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, the chart below. So June 16th, 2020, June 22nd, 2016 is when you can file. So you still have like 4 or 5 months before that. So pretty soon, you're getting pretty close.
Yeah, I was checking the second chart. I think that one I have checked, and I think it's 22 June.
Yeah, so they're on June 2016. So you have about 6 more or 4 more months, I think, 4.5 more months.
So does that mean it's current?
It's almost current. When that thing says November 1st, 2016, then you're golden. Then you're good.
Oh, okay.
So you got like 4 or 5 months.
Okay, thank you very much. That's all about to know. I wanted to know about that.
Okay, bye, Fatuma.
I appreciate it. See you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, bye.
That was Fatuma. Always happy to see her.
حاجة تحضروها.
Mohammed Zayek Habibi.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you, Jim?
I'm good, man.
How are you doing?
I'm
yeah,
good.
Fine. Thank you. Yeah. Congratulations for the new office in DC.
Thank you. We're excited.
Yeah, I heard about it. My question is regarding the chances of, I don't know if you remember my case, but my dad filed I-130 for me in 2010, about 11 years ago. And what are the chances of waiting inside the US until my priority date turning current? I heard about something like that. Or do I have to wait?
Chances are 0.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, unless you got some kind of a job or something, but if you come to the United States and you want to adjust your status, you have to be in status from the time you enter all the way until the time that the visa becomes current. So you're still probably. Well, what's your priority date?
June 2010.
June 2010, and who filed for you?
My dad. Yeah.
And you're married, and he's a U.S. citizen.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's June 22nd, 2009. So you're getting pretty close. So you got about a year.
Yeah. Okay, it's good to know. Okay.
All right, buddy.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye, Mohammed.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see what Parth has to say. Hi, Parth.
Hey, Jim.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's up?
Okay, so I have a couple of questions. The first question is, I'm wondering why the Texas Service Center is so damn slow, because we filed for I-485, so country of chargeability is India for us. We filed I-485 way back in 2012. And we've been current since March 2021, and we haven't received an RFE, right? We filed an SR. The SR response said that, hey, your case is with a currently with an adjudicating officer, and that's about it, right? What can we do to make these tortoises move faster?
So you have an approved I-140.
Pending I-140. Yes, approved I-140. Yes.
And the 45 became current like 3 weeks ago.
March 2021. So
a month
1.5
ago.
months.
Huh?
Month and a half.
Yeah, you got to sit tight, bro. Give them at least 3 months before you start worrying.
Okay. So after 3 months, can we?
And they might be processing it without an interview, which is a good thing.
Okay.
So I would just sit tight. You're good.
Okay. And the second question is, so I'm the dependent. My wife is the primary. My wife has been working for an employer in Dallas, right? She's working remotely. She was in Dallas. Now she came. We both moved to Seattle. The I-485J that was filed and that which was approved was for the job in Dallas. Now that she's working remotely, if the RFE comes in, if the I-485J says that the job in Dallas is still active or is still valid, is there any risk there?
I don't know the answer to that. I'd have to check. I haven't looked at the interplay between remote work and the I-45J, so I'm not entirely sure, and I don't want to give you bad advice.
Okay. Yeah, that's about all I had.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
All right. See ya.
I think you'll hear from them soon.
Sure.
All right. Let's go to Callum. Hi, Callum.
Hey, Jim. So I have a pretty easy case. I came here on a K1 visa and then married my wife a year and a half ago. And we've been scheduled for our interview next month in May. And when we originally filed the I-485, I hadn't illegally worked yet, but last year I was illegally working for a company back in the UK. And I just wanted to know what we have to update on the form. Is it like just one checkbox we need to update, or do we just tell them in the interview like, oh, I did work illegally last year?
So first of all, we're not going to use the word illegal.
Okay.
We're not talking about legal or illegal. That's number one. Yep. Number two, I think there's a debate as to whether or not a person who's in the United States, who's working for a company in Britain, whether that's legal or illegal. So I don't know if that's legal or not. But overall, we don't want to be too cute, right? And we especially don't want to be too cute because even if you've been working illegally, working without permission or without authorization since the day you got here, the fact that you're married to a U.S. citizen means that it's forgiven.
Even if it's more than, because I thought I read something about it being, if it was more than like 180 days, then they can, it doesn't matter. Okay, good.
No, you could have been here for 10 years working without permission. As long as the marriage is approved, as long as the I-130 is approved, it's forgiven.
Okay.
So because you're the immediate relative of a U.S. citizen. So I believe that the two questions that you're going to need to answer yes to, and I would do an errata sheet, and if you look up on my YouTube channel and just type in errata sheet, it talks about how to prepare an errata sheet.
Okay.
The questions that you're going to be concerned about are, have you ever worked inside the United States without authorization? And have you ever violated the terms of your visa?
Okay.
Those are the two. So you're going to want to make those both yes. Then you're going to want to give a little bit of an explanation underneath it. I worked for such and such company from this day to this day, or I'm working there today from then until now. And then you'll also obviously want to, they'll update your employment history, which is later on in the form, but I would just let them do that at the interview. They'll do that by hand. I mean, technically you don't have to do an errata sheet at all, but I just think it comes across. Then there's no question that you didn't change your answer halfway through audibly with them. You gave it to them in writing at the start of the interview, so everybody's on the same page.
Okay, cool. I just had one more quick question. I
Sure.
came here in 2019 for 2 months to come and visit my fiance. We lived together. This was just before we got the K1 visa. And we were living at an Airbnb, but we didn't write that Airbnb address on the I-485 because she, my wife, well, my current wife was living there with me, but she was also kind of living at her parents' house too. So I wasn't sure whether to update the I-485 with that 2 months of Airbnb. Don't worry about it.
Then you can ask them. We can ask them when you get there. Let them say they'll probably appreciate you not bringing it up because then they don't have to edit it. But
Okay.
either ways, I mean, if you're just on a vacation, I don't think you're living here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She moved in with me for a month or 2 months. But I don't think it was she didn't change her address on her driving license.
Yeah. And neither did you. It's just like a hotel.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Thank you, Jim.
All right. Good luck at your interview.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
See you, buddy. All right. That'll do it for today. That's today's show. We should be on Tuesday, although it won't be at noon because I'm doing a CLE at 2. So I'll probably do it later in the afternoon. I'll go schedule that right now and we'll go from there. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you next week.